Blessings and welcome to Coffee with me. It's been imekuwa story refu.
I know. Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Asante sana kutokelezea leo.
Yes,
Lioness
sister.
Order.
Yes, sister. Big up yourself, by the way.
Yeah,
This is a
Binti
great
Afrika. Will tell me more about Binti Afrika. Why the name Binti Afrika?
But it's a very simple story.
Yeah.
When I was in school, private school in Nairobi, we always used to have school parties. In the 90s, and people used to come with all the latest, like swag, dangarizi, but I always used to rock up dresses in an African style. So people started calling me Binti Afrika, but to diss me. But I took it as a crown.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's like you're too traditional.
So alikuwa akinicheka. Binti Afrika. I was like, okay.
I take the crown.
Yes. Yes.
So, and how can you define Binti Afrika, the brand, in 3 words?
Daughter of Africa. Binti, first of all, is a Kiswahili word meaning daughter of. So Binti Afrika is daughter of Africa.
Yeah.
So I'm strengthened by my roots, Exactly. Strengthened by my, those are 4. But strengthened in my
Yes, 3 words. You're serious about it?
Strengthened in roots. Yes.
Okay, and your kind of music is?
Swahili dub, and that's a term I coined for myself because I always wanted to do reggae music.
Okay.
But nilikuwa na ile fear kwamba because I don't speak patois or can't chant the patois, maybe I won't be accepted.
Yeah.
But I realized that I can do it in Kiswahili,
Okay.
And so Swahili dub.
So it's Swahili lyrics on a reggae beat.
Yes, but the beat has to have a very heavy bass line. That's for me. I vibe with the bass.
With the bass.
Yeah, I vibe with the bass.
Okay.
Yes.
Interesting to know. And how can you say it has been for you, the music industry, and in particular the reggae industry? Actually, how many years so far?
Yeah, well, I started music in 1999. I had my first hit song in 1999.
Okay.
That was in a genge style. So meaning to nilianza na genge to reggae. Reggae found me along the way.
Yeah.
How has it been? There've been ups and downs, of course, but there've been some amazing highs,
Let's start with the highs.
Network, first of all, there's the saying that your network is your net worth.
Yes.
So me, I know my net worth is heavy because of my network through the years. 99 mpaka saizi is a long time.
Billions. Tunachezea billions sama.
Yes.
Billions.
We can't. It's priceless. Let's just say priceless. I've met some amazing people.
Yeah.
I've had the opportunity to even tour abroad with my music,
Okay.
And that was really great. And I did it with Nazizi in Norway.
Yeah.
I've had amazing mentors, Nazizi is one person I can also call a mentor in my music. Makadem as well, who's not even doing reggae music, but these are people who have taught me how to take the stage performance, how to carry yourself as an artist, that's a branding. Unajua, yeah.
Si jokes. So unaweza sema your highest moment kwa music ilikuwa when, whether it was a day or an event, something happened, ikakume kuone I was born for this.
Wow. I don't know, there's so many. I think the biggest high for me is just seeing that somebody at another corner of the world is listening to your music and they're resonating with it,
And you didn't send it to them?
Yes, and I didn't send it to them, Like when a selector from Mexico hits me up for a dub plate, I'm like,
Nisha.
Yeah,
And your low moments? Which one has been your low moments?
Watu kuchimbana. Trusting in your eye drains, in the movement, and realizing that they're out to put you down and stab you in the back. Those are really my lowest moments.
Okay.
Yeah.
Penye unafikiria maybe someone huyu ananisaidia to reach some goal, but unapata yeye kumbe ndiye kikwazo.
Hata si hivyo, it's even more the respect, because ni muhimu. Without even the music, heshima, like until you do something to, upset me, respect should, forward with respect.
Beings.
Exactly, forward. But if I forward with respect, but yet you have a hidden agenda that is so negative,
Yeah.
Ni kama Waswahili husema raha yangu mkuki kwako. Inakukwaza, yani you're saying I'm happy but you're not happy that I am happy. Yeah, those things are really.
So these are things that have happened to you
They have happened to me in real time. I've had a situation where there's once this is years ago, there was a corporate they needed some jingles, and I was selected. At the time I was living in Mombasa, and I was selected to come to Nairobi to feature in thing. And one of the artists who was also part of it basically told them, nah, Binti haitaji do, so don't put her in this thing. Don't usinipime.
Opportunity inaweza kuwa si do, but your opportunity.
Exactly. And why don't you want me there? Vibes are vibes, let's tukule vibes pamoja.
Those people who say nice things about you behind your back.
that part, or the people who will come and say, oh, I was with somebody and they were talking so badly about you. And I'm thinking, what's your goal in coming to tell me that? And what did you say while you were there? How did you respond to that vibration?
True. Yeah. So how have you been able to navigate despite all these challenges? How have you been able to navigate since 99, say to go to 3? Is only like how many years?
19, going to 20, I think.
19?
Going to 20.
So we'll use the calculator later.
Yeah, 99 to 09, because 99 to 09 is 10.
Yeah.
And then to 2019 is 20. Alafu 20. Yeah, so it's over 20. It's over 2 decades. Over 2 decades.
So how have you been able to navigate?
I think the grounding of my family. My mom, my dad, vile nililelewa. First of all, vile nililelewa, and my siblings. Home, we sister, you are who you vile ulizaliwa kwa hiyo yard. Usitulete. So it keeps you humble, Yeah, which is really important. Also being a mom, and as well knowing that it's a mission,
Yeah.
It's not a race. Yeah, it's not a rat race. I'm not a rat.
Bana. Ni mission, see competition.
Ni mission, see competition. So as long as ni mission, step by step, step by step, and always reminding yourself that it's the love of the music, number one.
Not forgetting why you
Yeah, I always tell people I'm a true lover of music, first and foremost. So I don't even care if you don't smile at me or if you look at me negatively. Kama uko na ngoma kali, I'm a Nikali. Yeah, but there's some of us who don't have the heart to celebrate others.
And it's
which
unfortunate.
Is sad.
Yeah. So tell us about how your career has been growing, because right now you have a whole radio show. Big up yourself for that. So how has it been for you are you transitioning to now a radio host, or will we be seeing more of your music?
Our music will never die. First of all, I give so much thanks for the opportunity that Radio 254 has also given me. For so long as reggae artists in Kenya, we've been complaining about spaces and the fact that our music is not played, So I'm like, hey, this is a great opportunity. I have 2 hours to play our music. Run it.
And about the music not being played, why do you think it's like that? Why do you think that is the situation? Is it because the music is not good, or is it because there is no music, or the music does not reach the DJs? Why do you think the situation is like it is?
I think the problem is that there is a disassociation between the DJs, the so-called Kenyan reggae DJs, and the Kenyan reggae singers and performers. And for me, I feel that the DJs have tunnel mind vision. Because they, everybody has a job. It's like a car. kuna yule mwenye atachora gari, then there's the engineer, there's the person who will make sure the seats fit properly, there's the, so every single component has to work together.
Because it's a whole industry.
Exactly.
With production, distribution, packaging.
Yes. But now we have a situation where the DJs want to, them they're the stars. They want to now, hey, we're shining, and so they don't want to play us. They'd rather play an artist who's far away because they feel that that's not a threat to their stardom.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like, no, if you become a celeb, the light won't shine on them.
Which is ridiculous because, by the way, as musicians, well, I'll speak for myself. Celebrity is what other people might call me. Me, I'm a musician. Even though najiita, So for the DJs and the presenters, if they're, as I said, the tunnel mind vision of I'm doing this to become a celebrity. So now you feel threatened because maybe this artist has a bigger presence than you. So I'm not going to play you. And it's sad. So there shouldn't be a competition. There's supposed to be a union and working together, but instead they're trying to compete with us.
Okay, sawa. And in the over 2 decade years,
yes,
how can you say your brand has impacted the industry?
I think first of all, from day one, my lyrics have always been hard hitting. Just like myself, because music is my spirit, it's my soul. I'm not singing what I don't know, number one. When I have something to say, I put pen and paper, and express it. It's a healing for me, it's therapeutic.
Okay. So it's the same for other people, like when they receive the music, they feel the vibe.
Yes, it should be that way. Yani lazima iguse
ndio music.
Lazima when words fail, music speaks. So yes. So how it's impacted, again, like I said, it's for people to actually resonate to the music, like barua kwa serikali. For me, that's actually, I remember I was just sitting watching news, and in the same news, like that 9 o'clock news, they were showing how KICC was pouring milk. Just before that, the clip was showing how their children in Garissa dying of drought. And I'm like, why are we pouring milk? You just send this milk. And then the next clip after that was some minister's daughter had taken a government chopper to go and party. And I was like, mbona mko hivi jamani?
Inaweza solviwa virahisi sana.
Nyoyo zinakosa imani bwana. People are dying.
And now that you mention it, and you mentioned barua kwa serikali, would you say that is your best seller?
I would say that it's the one that made people know me more. That was my bust out tune. That was my bust out tune.
And your best seller?
That too. That too, yes, that too. Till now.
Till now.
It's still going.
Lakini hiyo ngoma inakuanga kali.
Thank you. But again, you
with
see,
a heavy message
as well.
Spirit,
Because unakaa mpaka mla.
But also the concept, like, I'm writing to you guys. I'm writing to you.
Yeah, very politely.
Because clearly you're not getting them.
Like, dear serikali, mbona muko hivi jamani? Nyoyo zenu zinakosa imani.
Did they ever revert?
No, they haven't yet, by the way. And I don't know with this new government if they're even interested in hearing.
You should check if they received the message, the letter.
I know. By the way, if you're watching, let us know. Did you receive the letter?
Because if not, we can always
send.
It's not a problem.
Barua pepe.
It's not a problem.
Yes.
And coffee?
This is lovely, but they big up yourself. I love this bunna. I learned from watching the episode you had with Everett. It's called bunna.
It's called bunna.
Yes, thank you.
What do you call coffee in your language? Cheers.
Kahawa.
Inaitwa kahawa.
Kiswahili kahawa.
Okay.
Sili kahawa. Ama Kiarabu ni gahwa.
Hata tukiwa hapo. Do you think kama venye unaona mkahawa, like somewhere where people buy food nini, do you think your jina kahawa has anything to do with that?
Mkahawa for me, I know is the tree.
Now why did like a hotel end up being called mkahawa? No, tufunze Kiswahili.
Sijui, labda kulikuwa na mti wa kahawa wakaikata ndo wakajenga hoteli hapo, sasa ikawa chini ya mkahawa. That's all I can think, you know. Or in that
we will go with that.
Is
But
that
me
there was
Shanga
something?
too, are the two connected? Like
They are connected in that Mkahawa is the tree.
Yeah.
Kahawa is the fruit.
It's the berry.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. So there must have been a tree there that they chopped down.
Are you a coffee? Would you call yourself a coffee person?
I'm a tea person, but I love your coffee. I'm loving your coffee.
It's what do you love about it the most?
I was telling you, listen, and I know you're up to, but for me, I'm getting this earthy and citrus tones covering, and I just love it. It's not too strong. It's a brown seed as opposed to black. Kwa sababu mimi coffee, I feel like it makes me too wiry. Yeah. I'm like,
oh, yeah.
That's
like
why I don't
really, you become a little bit anxious.
I don't drink coffee that much.
Yeah.
I'm more tea.
So, actually the secret to that is also to balance and also to hydrate. To hydrate, because if anything, an excess of anything is poisonous.
True.
So it's always about the balance, and
Kuna
especially with water.
Kuna excess ya kuchoma ganja.
Kunayo. Trust kuna kwani jeipata wase wamelegea.
No, sijui wamechanganya nani.
Kunayo. Too much of anything.
True.
Too much of anything. Moderation yani ndio inafaa.
Yeah, true.
Do you ever think you could like venture into another industry and watch and music?
As it is, I don't do only music. I cook as well.
Okay.
I have my Swahili dishes business on the side, and it's part of creation also.
Yeah.
I love creating, you know, my bitings mostly. Same time, I also have a new degree in project marketing and PR and communication. So, and with my background in law, like I do my own contracts and you know, check, and whoever would also want some advice, I'm ready to read. And
so you're
check.
Able to weave all your skills.
Yes, but I would never leave music. Like now, I also do online classes for young children, Kiswahili and English. Yeah.
Okay.
I would never leave music.
But music is like the soul.
Even in school, you know, I was always my mom would have to pick me up after class because I'm in drama club, I'm in the music club, I mean, you know. Yeah, Aga Khan Academy men picked them up. They gave me my first award for the best musical, you know. Yeah.
Primary?
High school. High school.
Okay.
Yeah. So many awards for dancing and singing and oratory and, you know, performance too.
Kweko hapo uonge ufanye mambo yako.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. No, unaweza sema, yani, what is that one thing you'd really like people to know about you that we already don't know? Hiyo kitu mmoja unawishingi watu wanaweza tujua about Binti Afrika.
My sophistication comes from my simplicity. That's the fire.
Already I get you today.
You know, you might think I'm unapproachable, but I'm actually very approachable. Yeah, my sophistication comes from the simplicity of I and I spirit.
Yeah.
Sina noma na lakini ukileta noma we go burn you with a conky fire. Yes. But I think that's what I would like people to know, that this idea, I mean, I get it. I'm also having to learn that fans see you as bigger than you are, you know? But that doesn't mean that I have to disrespect people because, I have been put on this, you know, heavy is the crown that one wears, you know, that's responsibility. There's humility that has to come with that. There's overstanding of people. There's respecting your fellow human being. Yeah, so that's what I would say. That you don't know is that meaning too simple. Sina mambo mengi.
Thank you so much for accepting this date and accepting to navigate the music industry with me over coffee.
Thank you for having me.
Leave us with one advice that you have, yani wewe through your experience unaweza ambia to anyone in the music
industry? Like, just give an advice. Be true. Kuwa true. You know, usikuwe bendera, but whichever way the wind blows, unafuata tu huko. You know, be true, because I think even the people I've known through the industry, like Nonini, I worked with him in 2007. I featured him in one of my songs, and recently I've featured on one of his rhythms.
Yeah.
But he will, you know, I saw him even doing an interview, and he'll say, Binti is still true,
still
you
Binti.
know, yeah, but only me too. Be heartical. I wear my heart on my sleeve.
Yeah.
You know, if I don't like the vibes, I don't like the vibes. I'm not going to lie about it. But I'm not going to disrespect you because of it. You know, so that way, tukipatana next time, we can navigate.
True.
Yes.
So be true.
Yeah, be true.
Be true. Siku zote. Sawa, thank you so much. That has been Coffee with me. Thank you for joining this date as we navigate the music business. Yes. Until next time, God bless.
Lioness Order.